Like that. Thanks, guys.
Good job. Thank you.
Tank all day, baby. Tank all day, baby. Easy work. Easy work. My money goes away all day.
All right, guys. Turn on face the cameras, please. Right in the front, right here. Right here in the front for Esther.
Easy work,
Lamont right here. Lamont next down here, please.
Back
in the cameras in the back, too. All the way to the back, Lamont.
They don't even believe themselves with this shit.
If you thought the hype for the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach fight couldn't get any more intense, think again. These two just took their rivalry to a whole new level. And this isn't your typical pre-fight build-up. What was meant to be a simple face-off at their press event quickly escalated into an all-out brawl. That's right, punches were thrown, security was scrambling, and the tension was so high it felt like you could slice it with a knife. The fighters didn't just trade words, they went at it in a way.
This was one of the final
face-offs before the highly anticipated showdown on March 1st, 2025. And it's safe to say the excitement for this fight is off the charts. Boxing pros and pundits are picking their sides, and it's shaping up to be the fight of the year. So, what exactly went down at this heated face-off? Let's break it down. To set the stage, Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach have been preparing for their big bout. With just weeks remaining, the hype has been unreal. The press conferences have been intense. The social media jabs savage, and the fans are eating up every moment of the drama like popcorn.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me. Yeah.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pop.
On my kids, he was shaking on this.
Hey, Pop. Never.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
It gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey.
Somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying. Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
The most recent press event was meant to be their official face-off pose for the cameras. Exchange a few words, and then head back to training. You know the drill. But when it comes to Gervonta and Lamont, you just knew it wasn't going to stay. That's simple. The tension between these two has been building for months, and at this moment, it finally reached its breaking point.
But be his ass.
Can't do shit, boy.
For real. I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck.
Quiet. All that ski mask and all that.
We got the whole hood over there, Tank.
Like twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Do whatever
I don't care
y'all
about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he can't stop
I don't care about
nothing
no hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
Well,
gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you out your spot. They gonna trick you out your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
The moment they stepped on stage, you could feel the difference. Gervonta walked up with his signature swagger, rocking a black hoodie and shades like he owned the place. Lamont, on the other hand, kept it low-key but had this focused, almost deadly look in his eyes. When they finally came face to face, it was like time stood still. The crowd went silent, cameras zoomed in, and you could practically feel the tension in the air. Gervonta flashed a smirk and leaned in slightly, probably whispering, Some trash talk. Lamont, not a flinch, not even a blink.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
They gonna
now
be
watch.
There. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago?
You
when
know
you said
how
that?
you know how when they told you say how like I posed for Lomachenko, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what.
Is that all it takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm
always
saying,
get the
you just said you feel like you going
and
out.
they go to
I don't
sleep.
want you to feel like you going out.
For what felt like an eternity, the two just locked eyes, not saying a word. Fans online have already dubbed it one of the most intense face-offs in recent boxing history. But then boom, the switch flipped.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Reports and leaked footage show that Gervonta started the chaos. During the stare down, Tank had enough of the mind games and shoved Lamont hard in the chest. Let me tell you, this wasn't just a little push, it was a full-on, get out of my face kind of shove. Lamont stumbled back a step, but quickly regained his balance. The crowd gasped, and you could hear the media team scrambling to get a better shot. What happened next? Pure chaos. Lamont, who had been keeping his cool throughout the entire pre-fight build-up, finally snapped. He wasn't going to let Gervonta punk him in front of everyone. In a flash, Lamont fired back with a right hook aimed at Tank's shoulder. The punch didn't land flush, it was more of a warning shot, but that was enough to set Gervonta off. Security rushed in to separate the fighters, but by then, it was too late. Both guys were swinging, shouting, and trying to break through the wall of people holding them back. Lamont was yelling something like, "You're going to regret this," while Gervonta was still throwing shade, saying, "You ain't on my level."
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubt himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm assured.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
The crowd, though, they were losing it. Fans were cheering, some were booing, and the media was in a frenzy, scrambling to capture every second of the chaos.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least. He's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations sometimes at will, without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
Social media blew up within minutes. Clips of the brawl started flooding Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter with captions like Gervonta and Lamont ain't waiting for fight night. And things just got real. Fans quickly took sides team. Gervonta supporters claimed Tank was just asserting his dominance, while Lamont's fans argued he was simply defending himself from unprovoked aggression. This isn't the first time we've seen pre-fight drama in boxing, but this one feels different. The stakes are higher, the rivalry is real, and neither fighter seems willing to back down. Let's break down those wild 30 seconds of chaos. Gervonta should definitely set the tone. He was sending a message, but was it necessary? Some pros say Tank crossed the line, letting his emotions take over. Others argue it's just part of the game, a classic move to get inside Lamont's head. But Lamont's reaction is where things get interesting. Instead of backing down, he stepped up by throwing that punch. Lamont made it clear, I'm not afraid of you. This could give Roach a huge mental edge going.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin? Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
This was a message of bold, in-your-face declaration that Tank is still the top guy in the game and doesn't need the ropes or a ring to prove it. It's classic Tank, a street fighter mentality mixed with superstar confidence. He wanted everyone, including Lamont, to know that even as he nears the end of his career, he's not just coasting into retirement. Nah, he's bringing the heat until the very end. And let's be real, this is textbook fight build-up. A clash like this, guaranteed to make headlines, sell tickets, and get everyone hyped for what's shaping up to be one of Gervonta's last and most epic bouts. Speaking of retirement, let's talk about the bombshell Tank dropped recently. He's officially announced that he'll be hanging up the gloves in 2025. Yep, you heard that right.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
The boxing phenom, who's been dominating the sport for years, is finally ready to step away from the ring, and this fight with Lamont Roach will be one of his final showdowns. For months, Tank has been teasing the idea of retirement, dropping little hints here and there, but now it's official, and the reason behind it, his family and kids.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really trying to be in this too much longer. That's the answer right there for you.
How old are you now? 28?
28.
Yeah. How much longer are you expecting to do it?
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? Let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon?
I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but they're trying to do my good deeds. I feel as though it's something that is installed in me. Just loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people are missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them for the right reason.
Tank's been open about wanting to focus on being a dad and spending more time with his loved ones. He's not just thinking about his legacy in the ring, he's thinking about his legacy at home.
Are you retiring?
With trash. With change. We made this shit trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got to walk today.
But let's not get it twisted. Despite the retirement clock ticking, Tank isn't about to coast his way out of the sport. Oh no, this guy is going out with a bang, and the fight with Lamont is the perfect setup for that. Think about it. A rising star like Roach trying to make a name for himself, going toe-to-toe with a seasoned champion who's still got plenty of fight left in him. Tank knows the stakes, and he's made it clear he's got nothing left to prove. But that doesn't mean he's taking his foot off the gas.
Tank says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that, or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
This fight isn't just about defending his title or proving he's still the best. It's about showing the world why he's leaving the sport as one of the greatest to ever do it.
And Gervonta Tank Davis just been released to the public. We know now, December 14th, Houston, Texas, he's going to be facing a very tough opponent in Lamont Roach. Can you tell us a little bit about the history between them two?
Oh man, they've been knowing each other from the amateurs, silver gloves, everything. They grew up actually together, Roach and him, back and forth battles and whatnot. It's going to be a pretty interesting fight, you know what I'm saying? Because Roach he come to fight. And I think it's a great fight. Everybody talking all that stuff about, why Roach? Because he signed and took the fight, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for the community.
Let's talk strategy for a second. If Gervonta wants to back up his trash talk, he needs to focus on what he does best, delivering those explosive knockouts. Tank's power is unmatched, and he's proven time and time again that all it takes is one punch to end a fight.
I know Lamont Roach, but when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at these other fighters that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come and come at me.
Yeah.
And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, very big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we won the fight. And then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. But was it Uncle Al didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about 50 million. First offer.
There was room to negotiate that.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
But here's the catch. Gervonta can't let his emotions control him. The brawl might have been entertaining for fans, but if Tank fights angry, he could leave himself open to mistakes. He needs to keep his cool and stick to his game plan.
I'm gonna slap this when I see him.
Why is that, Tank?
I'm gonna really slap this shit up.
Teofimo?
Yeah.
What you think about Teofimo calling you and Crawford?
I just said what I said.
Do you think his demeanor gonna change if he get in front of you?
Yeah, they all put. You see what Keyshawn said when I said what I said on Twitter and try to provoke him. He don't like when people call him what I call him. Provoke him to do something. He ain't come with that same energy. He called me a crybaby because I'm light skinned. Yeah, I bet. No. Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him. Who that? The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who might be
saying
afraid?
His name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football. That shit fun in boxing.
As for Lamont, his key to victory is staying disciplined. Roach is a highly skilled boxer with excellent footwork and timing. If he can avoid Gervonta's power shots and keep the fight at his pace, he's got a real shot at pulling off an upset. The brawl showed us Lamont has the mental toughness to stand up to Tank. Now, he just needs to carry that confidence into the ring and execute his strategy flawlessly. So, after everything that went down, who's got the edge going into fight night? Honestly, it's a tough call. Gervonta's knockout power and experience make him the favorite, but Lamont's resilience and refusal to back down have leveled the playing field. This brawl might have just been the spark that makes their fight an instant classic. One thing's for sure, the world will be watching when these two finally step into the ring. Alright fam, that's the tea on the Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach face-off brawl. Who do you think will come out on top? Drop your predictions in the comments and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next one.